Okay, welcome to all of you out there for what promises to be a great encounter. I'm sure you all recognize Bob Bifford, who is sitting right beside me, and who'll be giving us some of his expert insight into the match.
Hi there.
There's such a difference between the level of the two teams. You've got to be slightly worried.
And they're off! Good catch! This player is worth his...
What a mean hit!
As you say, it is pure art. Go back home now.
And don't forget, children, don't try and do this at home. Remember, these are seasoned professionals.
Well, one of them is anyway. I've heard of teams that have simply disappeared after being abandoned by their supporters.
Let's say that some teams who haven't won a match for several years have been tied up by their fans and thrown into rubbish containers.
It's the only way to end a downward spiral. That reminds me of when I took Griff to bits in the '91 final against Reichland.
Oh, yeah. You kneecapped him. We don't see much of the Heroes of Law these days.
I don't know.
For any spectators who aren't aware, the Heroes of Law hope to show the world a better way by honest, strategic play on the pitch.
It's probably a good thing we don't see them.
Well, that's one with a good reason to go see the apothecary.
Yep, looks like he's gonna need a good one.
Did you hear about the evil Gits? The team that is made up of the mix of evil players?
Their fans won the Most Evil Supporters of the Year award. Fully merited from what I've seen. You think you'll be able to get up after that blow, Jim?
Oh, yes. He's not the sort to stay down. The defender was made to look stupid there.
What violence!
Yes, it's a great spectacle, Bob.
Incoming!
Well, it is a violent sport. Wow! I can tell you straight, that hurts.
Did you know the Nurgle rotters went missing in the Sea of Ice in '88?
That's right, Bob. They drifted for years, all the players frozen stiff in huge blocks of ice.
Until some local fishermen boarded the vessel and brought it southwards. Once defrosted, they were quickly back in business.
That's right, Bob. By the time the boat arrived back to shore, the crew had become devoted fans, and the ship's cat transformed into a beast of Nurgle. It looks like nothing can stop the Nurgle's rotters. Clean take up there, nothing to say.
And I don't have any remark to add, my friend.
That right hook was worthy of a black orc.
You're telling me it'll take a while to get over it. Corruption is so widespread that the Referees Guild has set up rules concerning where, when, and how one can accept a bribe.
Under an agreement signed last season, clubs are not allowed to offer less than the going rate. Ouch! That punch knocked his teeth down his throat.
Yes, Jim, that's never a nice sight.
That face job is a lot cheaper than a plastic surgeon.
I don't know if he planned it, but it won't do him any harm in the looks department.
Hey, Bob, have you ever heard of the Skaven Blight Scramblers?
Yes, Jim, I've heard of them. But it's a Skaven team. Right now we have an Underworld team on the pitch. Concentrate.
Yes, I know, Bob. In fact, the Skaven Blight Scramblers are known to be the best Skaven players in their clan. Some other members of the clan were so jealous about this team that they left the clan and joined the Underworld Goblins to form their own Underworld team. The Underworld Scramblers.
Ah, so that's why their team names are so similar. Did the Underworld Scramblers form their team hoping to outrank the Skaven Blight Scramblers?
Exactly, Bob. In Blood Bowl, that's how you show to everyone that you're the best.
Go, 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 go!
Down, Bob, down, boy. Just take your pills. The players are ready. He's got a hand to the ball.
Yeah, now he's looking around for support.
Look over there. Some cute little elf beauties are selling Big Moot sandwiches in the stands.
Hey, I'm off to get one. I'll be back in 5 minutes.
And so now you like Big Moot sandwiches?
Ah, no way! A little elf beauty, yeah.
This player was really strong. Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
Could be. Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the family.
One regulation clobbering. There's no way he's gonna score a touchdown laid out on the pitch like that. Let's see if you know something about Underworld teams, Bob. Why are the touchdown rats known to be so violent on the pitch, eh?
Because they're full of disgusting, mutated skavens, goblins, and trolls.
Yes, Bob! Well, no. In fact, that's absolutely normal. They're so violent because some of their Skaven players are former members of clan wars.
Okay, so that means they will offer us a blood-spattered spectacle. Good news, Jim.
Yes, Bob. Good news for the fans, and bad news for the ones that will have to clean up the pitch after they kill most of their opponents.
Right.
Nice left punch, right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now.
know, one of the most unsportsmanlike Nurgle teams out there is the Decayed Renegade.
Oh, yeah, Jim. And they have a large appetite for foul play.
Let's hope for some of that action today, Bob.
Indeed, Jim.
This player has opened the slapping box and gives rather generously. He sent him down for a chat with the Astro Granite. Now, there's one that won't be coming back in a hurry. The player gets hold of the ball. Here we go, Nurgle style again, Bob.
Who can argue with some high-quality infectious foul play, Jim?
Indeed, Bob. Sure is funny to see the opposition trying to stay healthy when they play against a Nurgle team.
That's true, Jim. I think we're lucky commentating and watching the game from afar, Jim.
If it wasn't for the blood flowing from his nose and mouth, you'd swear he was having a rest.
In a game as physical as this, the player is really in the right place.
Exactly. It's really ugly. Today's insight comes from Jaime Schnivel, coach and owner of the Goblin Lowdown Rats team. In yesterday's Spike magazine, he said that Blood Bowl was like war. No winners, just survivors.
Oh, that's deep. About as deep as his team's position in the rankings.
You can't say much about that.
Full-blooded, but perfectly legal.
What finesse, what style, what perfection.
What a hammer blow! Ouch! Right in the face. The other guy couldn't dodge that one.
It's not looking good for the defense. Okay, they've got the upper hand at the moment. men are not dead yet.
Well, not all of them anyway.
Nurgle. Why are Nurgle teams always so popular, Bob?
Because all their fans are infected, Jim.
He made picking that ball up look easy. I don't know if he really liked that uppercut.
He may not have liked it, but he certainly ate it.
It seems this player does all the talking with the fists.
And they clearly know how to get heard. Ouch! Oh, he's knocked them senseless.
You're assuming, then, that he had something between his ears to begin with. So, Bob, what do you think of the Underworld Creepers?
And just like everyone else, Jim, they're my favorite Underworld team.
And why is that, Bob?
Well, Jim, even if they're not very talented players, watching them hit each other all the time during the game is so thrilling, both for me and the fans.
Ah, that's so true, Bob. Fine choice.
Charge!
Don't hit me, don't hit me.
Oops, I'm sorry, that's an old reflex on hearing the starting whistle. A recent medical report stated that cerebral hemorrhages were less frequent in Blood Bowl players. Amazing when you come to think of it.
Not really, when you consider that brains are also less frequent.
upside down. That's one way to look at things.
Finally, there's one that lets his biceps do the talking.
Yeah, but from his opponent's point of view, it was a short conversation. There was a time when the colleges of magic hadn't yet ruled on limiting wizard assistants to teams.
Who could forget the infamous 2472 Quagmire incident, when rampant spellcasting caused the entire Bright Crusaders Stadium to sink into the earth?
Nobody could forget that. People were blinded for miles around the stadium. Boom! In the face, and then followed by a clean uppercut. Well done!
He checked that move.
Made him look stupid to me.
Ew, slime balls, diseases, rotting flesh. To some, it's a beautiful sight, Bob.
Don't forget the smell, Jim.
Oh, really? Thanks for reminding me. I didn't notice that pungent, acrid stench of death and bile. God, bleh! Looks like there was some bad blood between those two, eh, Bob?
Yeah, Jim. Something to do with swapped body parts. Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see
More often.
Just look at the fans. They're red hot. A majority of supporters reckon that the league should take measures to prevent the small minority of peaceful fans from watching a match from the terraces.
They've got a point. If they don't want to join in the fun, they might as well stay home and watch it on Cablevision.
You can't say much about that.
Full-blooded, but perfectly legal.
Wallop! Right on the schmozzle.
He'll have a bit of trouble blowing his nose from now on.
rotting flesh. To some, it's a beautiful sight, Bob.
Don't forget the smell, Jim.
Oh, really? Thanks for reminding me. I didn't notice that pungent, acrid stench of death and bile. God, bleh! That face job is a lot cheaper than a plastic surgeon.
I don't know if he planned it, but it won't do him any harm in the looks department.
Wizards have not always been able to cast spells safely from behind the sidelines. Were you playing at the time in an Albion League, a second division that prohibited spellcasting from off the pitch?
Oh, yes. They were great times. I remember fans traveling to games just to see how well Wizards stood up to the mad charge of a raving Blood Bowl star. The noise created by a sizzling fireball, followed by the characteristic sound of the snapping of a wizard's neck. I think he's singing him a lullaby. Doesn't look like he'll be getting back on his feet too soon.
He should be up before next week's match.
He's recovered the ball. The Blood Bowl annals are littered with the stories of teams who've gone bust with crippling debts.
And with the cost of doping and bribery on the rise, the problem won't be going away.
What a bad idea. The player dodges the block, but receives a dozen from angry fans.
We won't see that player for some time. This player has opened the slapping box and gives rather generously.
Every now and again, Blood Bowl throws up a real mixed bag of a team.
Like the motley horde, is made up of a bunch of misfits.
Yeah, can't be easy to coach those cast-offs every day of the week. It will be just a small step for the player, but a giant leap for the team. What violence!
Yes! It's a great spectacle, Bob. The Referees Guild has decided to hire a bodyguard for each game.
Another brilliant idea. And just how effective will one bodyguard be against a stadium full of supporters?
True, could be a bit one-sided.
Upside down, that's one way to look at things. You think you'll be able to get up after that blow, Jim?
Oh, yes. He's not the sort to stay down. I think young viewers should close their eyes. This violence is barely acceptable.
Nonsense, Jim. It builds character.
Here we go. Nurgle style again, Bob.
Who can argue with some high-quality infectious foul play, Jim?
Indeed, Bob. Sure is funny to see the opposition trying to stay healthy when they play against a Nurgle team.
That's true, Jim. I think we're lucky commentating and watching the game from afar, Jim. Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see
More often. and we're off!
Yep, the ball is catched.
They say this player has the hands of a strangler, but knows how to use them for other things for sure.
Did you know one of the most unsportsmanlike Nurgle teams out there is the Decayed Renegade?
Oh yeah, Jim, and they have a large appetite for foul play.
Let's hope for some of that action today, Bob.
Indeed, Jim. Incoming!
Well, it is a violent sport.
He's knocked him senseless.
You're assuming, then, that he had something between his ears to begin with. He sent him down for a chat with the Astrogranite. Blood Bowl is reputedly the toughest of all sports.
So they say. But it really only comes down to taking a few hits. Good hand skills. The ball is caught.
Punch knocked his teeth down his throat.
Yes, Jim. That's never a nice sight.
Good recovery. It seems this player does all the talking with the fists.
And they clearly know how to get heard. Did you know the Nurgle Rotters went missing in the Sea of Ice in '88?
That's right, Bob. They drifted for years, all the players frozen stiff in huge blocks of ice.
Until some local fishermen boarded the vessel and brought it southwards. Once defrosted, they were quickly back in business.
That's right, Bob. By the time the boat arrived back to shore, the crew had become devoted fans, and the ship's cat transformed into a beast of Nurgle. It looks like nothing can stop the Nurgle's rotters. Looks like there was some bad blood between those two, eh, Bob?
Yeah, Jim. Something to do with swapped body parts.
Bet that hurt. Good job his nose got in the way.
Yeah, otherwise he'd have got it full in the face.
must. It's good for you.
Doping is really endemic in this sport.
Isn't it written into the game rules? That's one regulation clobbering.
That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
Yes, splodge. They tried to catch the ball and stand on it at the same time.
And failed at both. That match certainly went down well. Just look at the mark it got.
What did you expect? It had everything.
Their weight and power is inversely proportional to their intelligence.
Yes, I'm not sure what their game plan was, but it certainly didn't involve the ball. Unforgivable defeat, Bob.
Right you are, Jim. They had plenty of the ball, but did nothing constructive with it.
If you won games by stringing together passes, they would have won hands down.
Fortunately for them, it's all about getting the ball in the end zone. How often does the MVP end up on the losing side?
I don't know, but if it continues like that, he'll be looking for a new team.
I hope that none of the opposition suffers from claustrophobia.
The team kept them confined to their own half.
Own quarter, I'd say. You can pick up these enhancements wherever you want, anywhere. And they've got none here for this match?
What is this sport coming to?
Did you see a referee out there today?
I don't know. I definitely did see any cards.